Facebook friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell per usual on this good Sunday morning. It is January the 18th, 2026, and it is currently 10:09 a.m. here in Detroit, Michigan. I've been up for a little minute or whatever, but I just got up to get myself together. This card says glow up. Somebody's about to get ready to have a glow up, and that's me. So I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to shuffle my cards in a minute. I feel like pulling some energy. Somebody is the golden child. That's me too. This says stolen. Somebody was stolen at birth, or something happened at their birth. But I always said I feel like something happened at my birth. Not necessarily that I was stolen, but it was let's say, unclassified information. But anywho, this says tug of war, stolen, golden child. Somebody is fighting over a child or something. I'm going to tap into that in a minute because I'm really not ready to get started. I just seen the name Tiffany as well. But I woke up, and as I was just in the bathroom, you know, brushing my teeth and everything, I kept hearing there's a difference between being selfish and being smart. There's a difference between being selfish and being smart. Hold on. I don't want to sit. Let me put these pillows. I should have did this before I turned the camera on, but I don't know. I didn't think I was gonna move these just yet. But there's a difference between being selfish and being smart. And I mean that it's like being selfish with your time and things like that. My stomach is going down real good, guys. I did that. I takes care of shit. I handle shit. I get it done. I gets it done. But I was hearing it's okay to be selfish with yourself, but there's a difference between being selfish and being smart. And sometimes when being smart, you have to be selfish with yourself, because people will take advantage of your kindness. People will take advantage of who you are and what you bring to the table. Meanwhile, they'll make it seem as if you're nobody and you bring nothing to the table. So therefore, when you're unappreciated, stay to yourself. And that's something that I've learned, which is also why I'm a loner. I don't have many friends, family, or anything like that. I don't have any of that, actually. And I'm about to get into that. Yesterday, before I had went to sleep, I had did a message. And I was saying, like, I just want to get me a car and pack up me and my boys and get the fuck on. And we ain't even got nothing to pack. Like, I'm throwing the little scraps we got left into the trash, and then I'm getting the fuck on. And I mean that. But I was saying, like, I hear that it's people who want to spin the block on me, whether it's old friends. Yeah, because I said I seen the name Tiffany. This is the name Alexandria. These were the names of my old friends and stuff. So it's something about, like, old friends and family members and maybe even guys that I used to talk to who now want to acknowledge me. They now I'm like, oh yeah, Aaliyah, I know her, or oh yeah, that's my cousin, or oh yeah, that used to be my friend or my co-worker. And I mean, that's fine and dandy because it's facts. That used to be my friend. That used to be my co-worker. That used to be my classmate. That was my baby daddy. That was somebody who I really was in love with at one point in time. That used to be my family. But I don't have that anymore. So it's like I don't need people to want to spin the block. And that's what I was saying last night. It's like I'm not holding any grudges against anyone. I just don't care to have you in my life anymore. Because I went through the hardest stages in my life without you, there's no reason for you to be in my life. Especially people who were talking about me or crossing me or betraying me and things like that. There's no room for you in my life. So I don't need you to spin the block. No, we're not going to be friends again. No, I'm not your family. I'm not coming to no family reunions on my mama's side or my daddy's side, because in my eyes, you guys are not my family. Just like in your eyes, I wasn't your family. Ooh, that's the cousin don't nobody like. That's the cousin with all the kids. That's the cousin that ain't gonna never be nothing. And that's the cousin that don't want to be a part of your family. I will never come to a family reunion on my mama's side or my daddy's side. That shit is just like done and over with. I don't want to reunite or nothing like that. But it's no hard feelings. It's just like I don't feel like I belong. And that's because you guys made me feel like I don't belong. So I don't want to ever come smiling up in your face. I'm not one for fake love. And I'm hearing, I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face. I've been down so long it feel like to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up in my face. And like, no. And I've been down so long, it looked like up to me. And when I was down, wasn't nobody there with me. Nobody was shooting with me in the gym. So I don't need you guys. Like, I was taking care of kids by myself, struggling by myself. I don't need a baby daddy. And I'm here, never need a nigga for, what? Never need a nigga for a goddamn thing. And I just can't. It's not that I didn't want people in my life. It's not that I didn't need people in my life. But those same people, they didn't want or need it. They didn't feel like I belonged in their life, is what I'm trying to say. And now the tables are turning. And I see exactly what you guys saw. That I don't belong. So it's not that I want to fit in. I don't want to be a part of the family or the friend group. I don't want to work at jobs with y'all. I don't want to co-create with y'all, collaborate with y'all. Even like people who I once was a fan of, rappers and some of them people, I don't want to work with them no more. Some of them, I don't refuse to listen to their music. The same thing with some tarot readers who thought that this shit was a game. I blocked their channels. I don't listen to them no more. I don't want to see them. They create a new channel and they pop up on my timeline. I block them too. And I know that people be watching me. I be seeing them in my people you may know. I be seeing my old friends, cousins and shit pages pop up in my... I don't affiliate myself with you guys. However, I have a public platform to tell my story publicly because that's what I chose to do. I don't care for nobody to like, comment, share, subscribe. This is my digital diary where I tell my story. I never had supporters before. I don't need y'all now. You get what I'm saying? So that's where I am at this point. I said last night that I feel like Jennifer Lopez in the movie Enough, and that's exactly how I feel. She was trying to get away from her husband. Sit down! I'm not in the mood for that shit. She was trying to get away from her husband. Her husband had all type of friends and shit affiliated with the police. She was having a hard time getting justice. She was having a hard time escaping. She found her daddy, who was well off, asked him for some money. He was acting like a bitch. And then he finally sent her a few dollars to help her get on her feet and shit. I feel just like that. And then she had to go teach herself self-defense so that she could defend herself against the people who were working against her. I feel just like that. And I've definitely had enough. So yeah, I don't care to be around nobody from my past. Nobody from my family. Like, and I don't need apologies. And I'm not giving any. For one, I didn't do nothing to nobody to give them an apology. And I don't want your apology. You will never see me at a Williams family reunion. Or a Mac. Or none of that. I'm not a part. I'm not a part of that. You never see me come to a class reunion, hanging out with old friends from school. You're never going to see that. So I just had to get that off my chest. Meanwhile, though, someone is going to have a glow up. Hold on, let me get my grand dog in. Hold on, guys. Come on, Fee. Come on. But yeah. Go sit down. So, yeah, but someone is about to get ready to have a glow up. So, yeah. Being selfish and stingy with yourself is a form of self-love. I was also telling that to somebody earlier, like, I'm not about to be having sex with nobody. For the last, I was talking to somebody, or at least I felt like I wanted to see where something would go with my friend or whatever. But Cliff was getting on my nerve because he don't know how to communicate with me for whatever reason. So I ain't in the mood to fuck with nobody at the moment. I don't want to have sex. I don't want to talk to nobody. I ain't trying to act like I'm trying to be in a relationship with nobody, especially if you had the opportunity, but you didn't take the time to get to know me. So I'm over it. I'm over love for the moment. Yes, I want to get married one day. Yes, I want to be in love and all of that shit that I talk about all the time. But at the moment, fuck all that. Fuck everybody. It's how I feel. And I feel pretty good. No, I'm not just saying this because I'm bitchy and on my period or nothing, because it's the last day of the cycle. I closed out a cycle. It's the last day for me and I feel perfectly fine. Actually, the whole 4 days that I've been on, I've been feeling great. So I'm not bitchy. I'm just telling you what it is. The same people who turn their nose up to me and their backs towards me are the same people who I no longer care to be around. Somebody's name is Davis. Like, it's no hard feelings. I just don't fuck with you. Just like you did not fuck with me. Somebody is in a false marriage. All these people who was getting married for money, married for status, married for clout. It's like somebody wished that they hadn't married somebody else and that they had to really just fuck with me. Well, you don't got to feel that way. Because fuck off. Fuck off. Somebody got a Durango, a Charger, or a Challenger. Yeah, somebody was crossing me to get Durangos and trucks and cars and shit. Like, and now you want to spin the block? No. No. This says holy water. But I'm hearing Erykah Badu again, like I was born underwater with $3 and 6 dimes. Yeah, you might laugh, but you did not do your math. I've had a whole rebirth. Like, I went through so much shit by myself. I had to go and baptize myself, give birth to myself, have a rebirth, start all over again. I am a totally different person. I am the same me, but I have new boundaries, new levels of respect. I'm up in status. I'm up in rank. And I put myself there. I don't need confirmation, validation, or nothing from nobody. Or that fake ass love. The post office worker. Want to apologize. Fuck you too. You don't owe me shit but my mail, bitch. And you cash the checks, remember? I don't fuck with you. Go ahead and do that Fed time. See, this says house on fire. But I'm seeing a family tree is on fire. Like, imagine me being the generational curse breaker and then my whole family on both sides turn against me. You done set the family tree on fire. I don't fuck with y'all. I'm not a part of y'all family. No family. I swear to God, I'm not a part of no family. I just said Cinderella. And one thing we know about Cinderella is she didn't have nobody. She was the only child. Her daddy died. Her mama was gone. Her stepmama didn't fuck with her for real. She ended up being the orphan. The single child. Like Esther. Shut the fuck up, laugh. Cinderella ended up getting married to the prince and moving away and starting her own family. So, who at the door? Give it. Denzel, do you got a jumper box?
No.
He said he don't got one, Tim.
Only thing I got is cables.
He said he do got cables. All right. Okay, I'll get him a present. Thanks.
Who is him?
Tiff. From down the street. I guess her Uncle Tam needs to go somewhere, but she needs to jump. But, yeah, no. So I was getting that. Like, I'm getting like somebody is trying to plan like a surprise or something. Like, oh, invite Aaliyah to the family this or I'm not coming to that shit. Like, the worst thing for you to try to do is surprise me with some fake love. Because then you're going to be embarrassed. I'm hearing right now, I knock all this shit over. I'm hearing that. Speaking of holy water in Jerusalem and when Jesus was in the temple and he knocked them motherfucking tables and shit over, bitch, don't invite me to that shit. Don't try to have nobody pick me up and take me on a date and then surprise me with all the family and friends there. Fuck, bitch. That'd be the worst mistake you ever made. I swear to God. I don't fuck with them. They don't fuck with me. It would be a disaster. Don't do it. They said Kevin Hart, and I'm hearing laughing at my pain. Like, my family has done nothing but cause me pain. I don't want to be around them. But, however, I was born to shine. I'm going to shine without them. Kevin Hart out here again. See, they thought shit was a joke. They thought my life was a comedy show. And y'all think I want to be around y'all? Or even be acknowledged by y'all? Y'all was embarrassed of me, remember? I'm embarrassed to be related to y'all. Never. I really have came to the conclusion I don't have family. I don't have friends. And I'm okay with that. And I'm tired of trying to explain to people why I don't have family and friends either, so I don't care to make no new ones. Like, I'd rather be a bitch. In the eyes of everyone else, is what I'm trying to say. Because I'm not a bitch. I'm really a good person. But I'd rather be a bitch to y'all than to be fake with y'all. They say, don't be scared and meet me at the altar in your white dress. Maybe somebody wants to ask somebody to marry them or something. Don't be scared. Shit. You can take her in front of your family and ask, if that's the case. This says living single, 90s. And I'm going to be living single. I'm hearing it like, we are living single. Ooh, in the 90s kind of world. I'm glad I got my girls. But I'm living single. And I don't got no girls. I'm that different. This says Social Security, retirement, disability, and pension. I'm hearing somebody's granddad left them some money. Somebody's grandma left them some money. And that's why I don't talk to the family too. Because they wanted to steal money that was left to me and shit. But y'all know that by now. I don't even feel like talking about that no more. I'm over that. They were stealing for years. Decades. I'm tired of that shit. And to think I want to be around them, see? Insurance agent. I don't want to be around none of that. Nobody. For once, I'm putting my nose up in the air. And saying, fuck all that shit. So whoever thinking about it, fuck off. I'm hearing shoulda, coulda, woulda. I'm hearing shoulda, coulda, woulda. But now it's too late. It's too late to apologize. Yes. I don't want it. I don't want the apology. I don't want the closure. I don't want the understanding of what happened. No. I don't care why you did it. I don't care what you said. I'm hearing, I was just about to say I'm hearing pen pals, and this says pin number. Somebody is in jail or something. Somebody in jail watches my videos. And I'm hearing, and my shit bumping up in the jail cell. Yeah, glow. Somebody, and this says glow up. Somebody watches me from jail. And it's like, somebody who did something to me is in jail right now. And they're watching me and they feel guilty. Forgive yourself, because I'm not holding no grudges against you. To be in jail is already terrible. So to be in jail miserable, locked up, thinking about something you did, or let that shit go. Because again, I'm not holding no grudges against nobody. I don't hate nobody. I just don't fuck with you like you didn't fuck with me. I'm also hearing the jail system owes you money. I'm hearing 37th District as well as 36th District. I'm hearing the Detroit Police Department as well as the Macomb Police Department owes me money. But I know that. It's facts. I'm hearing, give me a project chick. Give me a hood rat chick. Or how would that song go? One that don't give a fuck. Like, somebody thought that I was nothing because I lived in the hood. Like, they thought that I was just a hood rat. It's a fact. Like, a project chick. Somebody that they could just fuck on when they want to and throw a little bit of money, and I was going to be okay with that. Somebody looked at me as somebody like that. See, somebody is in jail thinking about me. But anyway, somebody thought that I was a typical hood rat bitch. A typical project chick. One that don't give a fuck. One that, again, you could just throw me a couple of dollars and I'm going to be okay with that. And, you know, shit's smooth. No. That's not who I am. That's never who I've been. And that's why you can never just judge a book by its cover or just think that everybody is a product of their environment. And I am a product of my environment. But I'm not a prostitute. I'm not a hoe. I'm not some bitch that you could just call and fuck when it's convenient and you could throw me some dollars and then you go on about your day. You can't run in and out of my life like that. Because my spirit guides will fuck you up. It ain't even going to be me. Somebody is regretting the fact that they thought that they could treat me like everybody else. And somebody thought that I was like a groupie hoe or something. That I was going to be dick sucking them just because I love hard and I care for people. that does not mean that I'm going to settle for anything. Somebody is now, this says they prayed on your downfall. And I get that from Tree Grizzly, but I'm hearing that song that be like, you're my downfall. What is that? But that's what I'm hearing. Like somebody chose another woman over me thinking that they were better than me because they had more than me, like financially at the time. But this person, they realized that this woman has no morals, no nothing. This is not who they wanted to be with. Somebody dated somebody, got married to somebody for money. Now the whole house is on fire. It's falling apart. The foundation was never built on love. It was a false marriage. Now this person want to spin a block. Like, oh, Aaliyah, she would have knew what to do. Aaliyah was good at this. Aaliyah this. Aaliyah that. But because I didn't look up to par for you or didn't have enough money, you chose somebody else. And now you think that I want to choose you when you didn't choose me? Somebody is slow. You chose Lil Tink Tink. And that's who you're going to be with. I'm hearing Cardi B, and karma for you is going to be who you end up with. Be careful with me. Do you know what you're doing? Whose feelings that you hurting and bruising? Like my ancestors don't play that shit. I ain't never had a daddy in my life. You know how people had a daddy and fathers don't play about their daughters? Like, you did what to my daughter? I'm hearing, this is Mr. Biggs. How you doing, Mr. Biggs? I never had a Mr. Biggs. But my ancestors are like my Mr. Biggs. You did what to Aaliyah? You did what to our daughter? When you didn't have to treat her like that? And they handle shit. This says Bumblebee. Like this shit sting. This shit about to sting. People about to feel this shit. Communicate. Talk about it. Somebody want to communicate and talk all of a sudden. Like I've been trying to talk all this time. Now you want to talk when I don't give a fuck. Go talk to that other bitch who was really your downfall. It says heal. Somebody need me to heal them. Or they want to heal this relationship. Fuck off. They say lick me, lick me, lick me like a lollipop. Oh, somebody who thought that I was only good for sex and head and shit like that. Fuck off. Now you want to heal something? You want to start over? No. Why do I smell some dog shit and I just let y'all in the house? Well, it's probably the puppies. You know, when the puppies use the bathroom, Fifi and Lavin, they clean up every piece of it. Like, they lick it all up. They clean up the dogs and everything just like they changing the pamper. It's so crazy to me. I never seen dogs really take care of puppies for real. Like mommy, daddy, kids, mom, dad, pups. They really clean these motherfucking puppies up, flip them over, lick them all up and everything. They get all of it. Like they really changing the pamper. I just seen the name Sean. And hugs and kisses. See, somebody wants to go back or something and rekindle something. See? Twin flame. Somebody is realizing that they really dogged out their twin flame. And I'm okay. Like, one thing about a twin flame journey is even when the other person don't want to get on a mission, you still have to live your life. You still have to go on or you would be stuck. Dead out here. Because I was down bad. Yeah, they left your boy for dead. She said, girl, that fat nigga keep a loaf of bread. Like, even when your twin flame cross you out, your family, your friends, they leave you for dead. You still got to keep on going. I'm hearing, yeah, the family, the friends, they want to send you hugs and kisses. They want to reunite. They want forgiveness. I don't want none of that shit. Not a hug, not a kiss, not the forgiveness, not the apology, not none of that. I don't want it. Local news station, they want forgiveness too. Fuck the news. I don't want shit to do with them either. When I wanted their help, they said fuck me. I don't want no forgiveness from these motherfuckers. They need to be investigated by the feds. People going broke. And the family is going to be broken up. The family is falling apart because they fucked over the generational curse breaker, the person who can set the bloodline free. I'll still set my bloodline free and still don't want to be bothered with y'all. I actually did set my bloodline free, broke all the generational curses, and it still fuck y'all. But y'all welcome. I did my job. I understood the assignment. It says, Rio, stop lying, ho, tell the truth, coffin, death, die, bitch. See, somebody want to tell the truth about something all of a sudden. No. It say, fuck them, sue them motherfuckers. Like, no. It said kidnap. Didn't I say somebody was stolen at birth or something? But I'm hearing, no, they stole your birth certificate. Like, this is the family that stole my birth certificate and all that type of shit. And they want forgiveness. Stole my birth certificate so they can steal my money. And they want forgiveness. And somebody got paid $10,000 to steal my information. See? Medium. I talk to the dead in real life. The only family I'm reuniting with is the ones that crossed over already. I channel them all the time. I ain't even dead. You motherfuckers that still living and breathing, fuck y'all. Y'all need to go and reunite with them. See, I'm hearing, come on over, baby. I talk to the dead in real life. They want to see y'all. Not me. So don't invite me to no fucking family reunions. See, don't piss me off. Don't even invite me to no fucking funerals. No. I don't give a fuck who died. Because I was down bad. Yeah, they left your boy for dead. Girl, that fat nigga keep a loaf of bread. Y'all left me for dead. I ain't coming to no fucking funerals. None of that shit. So yeah, that was the channel message that I was getting though. Being alone, staying to myself is not being selfish. Sometimes it's just not, it's being smart. Sometimes being selfish with your energy is considered being smart. Because people will dog you out and treat you like you're not shit. I'd rather be selfish, stuck up, and all of that than to be suicidal because I keep bringing myself around people who get a thrill off of knocking me down. No. It say Collins and we on their neck with this shit. Well, Collins family, do y'all thing, baby. Do what y'all gotta do. I'm hearing a family reunion. So maybe it's a Collins family that want to have a family reunion or something. Y'all go ahead and do that. But yeah. Oh, I was talking about stolen at birth and switched up birth certificates and stuff like that too. Maybe somebody with the last name Collins is finally having some common sense. That's all I'm gonna say. This say Big Stepper. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. Let me find out Mr. Collins want to hear me out all of a sudden. But when I was blowing him up, inboxing him, doing stakeouts, trying to find him and shit, he ain't give a fuck about what I had to say. He was listening to everybody else but me. Now it's a brawl. The name Davis came out too. Maybe Mr. Collins finding out that Mr. Davis is a motherfucking liar. Now you want some forgiveness. Now you finding out that they switched up birth certificates and adoption papers and DNA test results and stuff. Like I said, huh? You finding it out, huh? Oh, and Eugene was in the midst. And your brother. Somebody got full-blown AIDS. Somebody brother. They caught it from a prostitute. I said it, but people be sitting around talking about me. Oh, a prostitute that they took to the hotel, motel, or Airbnb, or a log cabin or something. One of my brother friends got full-blown AIDS. And I was just telling somebody too, like, I can't fuck with them because they fuck with one of my brother friends and them some witches and shit and they all fucked up. I'm hearing it. Somebody was at a log cabin, hotel, motel, Airbnb just over New Year's too. They got full-blown AIDS. They will spread that shit to you because really, they're a prostitute. I keep on saying that shit. Like, people be out here trying to make it seem like it's me. I don't sell pussy. I ain't never been no prostitute or no hoe or no shit like that. People used to just be all up in my business, thinking that they knew me. But these motherfuckers who was running around talking about me and shit, they real life prostitutes. And that's why they got that shit. See, it keep coming out. Prostitute. Somebody go by the name Skylar or something like that. Oh, I know who this is too. Who used the alias Sky, full-blown AIDS. Full-blown AIDS. But I said that. And I know who you got it from. That prostitute friend of yours who was accepting money from old ass men and shit, going out of town fucking on niggas and shit. That's called prostitution. You all gotta just be standing on the corner to be a prostitute. Just like the Hugh Hefner and the bunnies and shit. Those is prostitutes. High class, high profile body sellers. Somebody, this says jackpot at Instagram. Somebody, I'm hearing over the pandemic time is when they caught AIDS, HIV or something because they was too busy doing OnlyFans and linking up at rooms and shit, getting money and shit like that. This is when they caught HIV. They caught HIV at the hotel during the pandemic time because they was doing OnlyFans and personal link-ups and shit, blowing pandemic money on pussy. And they got that shit. I'm also hearing somebody speaking of Collins and the name coming out, I happened to see Pooh one time that I was at the hotel. And he happened to be at the hotel with Anywho, I was at the hotel because I didn't want to be at my baby daddy mama house. The name Rio just came out too. That's when Mario was choking my son and I packed my kids up and we went to the hotel for a week. And then after that I ended up moving and shit and finding me a house. But while I was at the hotel for that week, the Spring Hills in Southfield, I happened to see Pooh. And he didn't see me. But I saw him and I seen him there with a bitch who looked like the crack hoe, Jasmine. And when I saw him, I had just looked at him. Mally was a baby, an arm baby, freshly born. This was right around the pandemic time and shit too. They was having a whole bunch of dice parties and shit up at the room. I was there though trying to find me and my kids a house. This is when I was working at Amazon and shit. And I couldn't go to work because I couldn't leave the kids in the room by themselves. And I didn't have nobody to watch them. So this is when I ended up quitting Amazon. All that shit. Like, people was dogging me out but putting these prostitutes on the pedestal. People was dogging me out, but these was the hoes that was stealing my money and shit, taking it to rooms, going to gamble and doing OnlyFans and shit. But Pooh ain't want to listen to me, though. Somebody overdosed at the hotel. This he Stop Lying Hotel, the truth. Framed by someone. And this is around the time I was telling Pooh that they was trying to frame me, frame him and shit. Nobody wanted to listen to me. See? Fraud and murder. I'm telling you, they was trying to frame everybody for all this bullshit. Fraud, murder, PPP loans, all this type of shit, as well as the HIV. They tried to frame me for having HIV, and I don't have it. Never had it. Oop, Dolph. And that same bitch that said she love you is the bitch that set you up. Is the bitch that got that shit. But everybody was dogging me out. And these the same people who now see Peaches, Long Money. These the hoes that got HIV. Peaches. These the hoes that got HIV. Not me. They're prostitutes. I was telling y'all. And they fuck faggot ass niggas. These bitches don't got no morals on even who they fuck. They fuck anybody. Frame. They really tried to frame somebody with this fake ass money going to the ATM. Get out the back row. Fake money, ATMs, fake bank accounts, murders, guns, all this. They really tried to frame somebody innocent for this shit. And y'all think I want to be around y'all. Don't invite me to no family reunions. No class reunions. No, none of that shit. I'm hearing, speaking of class reunions, I keep saying class reunions because there's a class of people. These people who all went to school together and shit, they all got this shit, but I'm not even talking about the Cass Tech idiots, even though I'm hearing them too. It's a whole nother group of classmates that got this shit too. See, karma is a bitch. Just make sure that bitch is beautiful. I am a rebel with a high IQ. I'm hearing, Aaliyah, your name should have been Karma. I do got the word beautiful tattooed on my thigh though. I'm hearing, I am a rebel with a high IQ. I'm hearing, Aaliyah, you're the one who got away. And I said it. I'm like Jennifer Lopez and enough. I'm not going down like that. I am the one who got away. But that's because, too, I'm the one who everybody betrayed. Who crossed. They crossed everybody. I mean, everybody crossed me. I was the one that they tried to make the scapegoat. They tried to frame me. That's why the card just said framed by someone. And y'all went around lying to my baby daddy and shit, telling him that I had AIDS. And that I was a prostitute. And that I didn't know how to handle no money. Everything for him not to want to fuck with me and the baby. The whole time, though, it was y'all. Who's about to go down for these crimes, murders, drugs, stolen money, stolen life insurance policies, putting hits out on people, stolen houses, stolen property, sex trafficking. Y'all going down for all of this shit. Hidden cameras in motels and hotels. Y'all going down for this shit. And y'all trying to pin it on me. And to think that I want to be around y'all, family, friend, or foe. Fuck y'all. Black. Hell no. I don't want to be around no fucking body. But I forgive all of y'all. Move on with your life. But don't ever think that I want to be a part of that shit. I refuse to look back and turn into a pillar of salt because of you motherfuckers. Didn't I say get your ass out that room, bitch? I'm not playing with you. You like to take your ass back there and do too much. Move! I don't want you in my face. Go over there and tend to your puppy. See, it's somebody in my business. Move. It's somebody in my business who need to tend to their kids instead of being all up in my business. Like how my grand dog right here want to be laid all up under me, but she need to go over there with her motherfucking puppies. It's somebody like that who been all up in my motherfucking business. Now they about to lose their kids and everything because they're going to prison. They're going to prison for spreading STDs and having stolen money and trying to use somebody else's identity and shit. This is what this person's going to prison for. And they on heavy coke. They can't stop snorting lines and shit. Somebody going by pineapples. Somebody who drive a Jeep. Like these hoes is under investigation. They doing all type of coke and shit. I'm hearing they go to, I'm hearing raves. Somebody do like raves or they do parties at the room or some shit. I'm hearing they get really nice rooms and, you know, penthouses and shit. And they do have raves and coke parties and pill parties and shit like that. And that's how somebody overdosed too. And they hid the body or something. Somebody overdosed at a room downtown Detroit, like a penthouse or something. And these people, instead of reporting it to their family and friends, they went and threw this person's body in the Detroit River, is what I'm hearing. And this full-blown AIDS want to keep on coming out. This is why they have AIDS, too, because they go have these freak-offs at these hotels. I'm hearing Freaknik. They go have parties like Freaknik. And they gay. Rainbow. They gay, bisexuals, trannies, all types of shit be at these fucking parties. I'm seeing like masquerade balls. Like maybe they even wear a mask or something and all just fuck on each other and some shit like that. Somebody overdosed at one of these parties. See? Medium. I talk to the dead in real life. I'm telling you. They overdosed. And instead of the people calling the police, they threw this body in the Detroit River. This person is a missing person because their body is in the Detroit River. Because they overdosed at a party with these gay motherfuckers. I'm seeing the haves and the have-nots with the, you know, there was the black family that was rich and they were lawyers, and then it was the white family that was rich and they were lawyers. I haven't watched the haves and the have-nots in a long time. But I remember the white family, their son was addicted to drugs and he would throw these parties. Somebody was downtown Detroit in like a penthouse suite. If it wasn't even, or Airbnb or a hotel or something, or even, I'm also seeing the apartment building, the Jeffersons. Somebody was at an apartment or an Airbnb or a hotel, penthouse, loft, something like that. They OD'd with these motherfucking, they was having these freak off gay ass parties with these motherfuckers doing coke, meth, and every goddamn thing else, and they overdosed. And these people were supposed to be their friends, but instead of taking this person, calling the police or calling this person's family, these motherfuckers threw this person in the Detroit River and act like they don't know what happened. I'm telling you, crying and everything. That's why the card framed by someone was out here. See? Framed by someone. These people threw their own friend into the Detroit River. Or buried them. I'm hearing Belle Isle. Somebody threw somebody in a river. I'm hearing the ultimate sacrifice. Shit, they probably knew that this person was going to OD because the sacrifice is done with intention. They did this to this person. That's what I'm saying. And these people think that, see, I know what I know, and that's just all I know. I'm telling you, this person is coming through talking to me right now. Medium. I talk to the dead in real life. Their body is buried in the Detroit River. Like at the Riverwalk or driving through Belle Isle. You know, see, it's parts of Belle Isle that got little puddles and shit, but they not deep enough. Somebody threw somebody where they would sink deep. And Detroit River is known for its current being extremely dangerous. Like, don't fuck around. Somebody threw a dead body in there. I know what I know, and that's just all I know. I talk to the dead in real life. I'm trying to tell you. And these the same motherfuckers who think I want to be around them. Or they act like it's a privilege to be around them. No. See? Sex trafficking. It's caught on tape. Stop! It's caught on tape. See? Fish. It's like they threw them in there. They threw them in the water. Right where people go fishing at. Right by the Detroit River and shit. Right how we go through the little back parts and you can go fishing by the Canada Bridge and shit like that. Somebody threw somebody right there after they OD'd. Somebody's going to get caught up, like this person is going to be redeemed. Like fishing. I'm also seeing somebody mama, this making me think of what I said my friend Brianna when I used to go to school. And her mama had died. And she was found in a body of water. Like, I think she said somebody fishing found her mama. I'm trying to tell you, somebody murdered somebody and threw them in the fucking water. I'm telling you what the fuck I'm seeing right now. Somebody murdered somebody. This is sex trafficking, raping them, murdering them. And threw them in the water. Like a fish. Like, die there, bitch. No care, no remorse. It be the ones closest to you that'll do you bad. Somebody's sister set them up. Somebody's sister set them up to get raped. Or somebody set their sister up to get raped. OD, beat the fuck up. Because I'm seeing, no, I just came here to dance. From Players Club. Like Freaky Pig. See, somebody just went to the room to have a good time. They ended up ODing, getting raped, getting beat, ran through it, everything. They threw this bitch in the water. I'm here at Aliyah, and that's what they wanted to do to you. Have you go to an event. Didn't I just say I'm not coming to no family reunions, family events and shit? Fuck that. Even when the last thing my grandma Sadie and my grandpa, they had invited me to come to a family cookout in Belle Isle about 2 years ago. I said I didn't go to that shit because I felt like it was some bullshit. Like somebody was going to be there trying to set me up or do a humiliation ritual or some shit. But I'm hearing sex trafficking. You see this say family rape of a minor, rape, sex trafficking, underage. They had invited me to Belle Isle. I drove down there. And I just kept driving. I ended up taking my kids to the museum instead. We never went to the family cookout. But I said because something kept telling me not to go. This is what they do in Belle Isle or something. They get rid of the body in the Detroit River. This is what happened to somebody. Like a family really trying to cover up what they did. See, I know what I know, and that's just all I know. I said I was not going to that cookout, that family event. No. And I'm not going to none in the future. Fuck y'all. Alright. I'm getting off of here. I love you guys. I wish y'all nothing but love, joy, peace, happiness, abundance, good health, good wealth, prosperity, and all that good shit that us good people deserve. I love y'all. Be safe. It's Sunday. The doors of the church are open. Keep your head up. Stay aware. Pray for the children. And remember that it be the ones closest to you that'll do you bad. So don't be oblivious to the fact. It be the pastors sometimes. Man. I said it. I said it. And God is giving me the confirmation right now. Anywho, talk to you guys later.